I am recording.
Okay. Hello, Dragons. My name is Vanessa.
I'm Caroline.
I'm Vicky. I'm Crystal.
And we are
the High Five.
The High Five. Woo! We're the High Five.
Okay.
And we're here to perform our songs, The Blue Car and Learn Not to Care. Wait. We made a dance with it. So yeah. Excuse me.
Vicky, you should be over by the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Go by the microphone, Vicky.
You want to film this? Alright, go.
Sure. Okay, well, that was a single, and here's a different demo of a different song called Learn Not to Care. We invented everything. Yeah. Yes, it can hurt. You do feel like dirt, nowhere to go. You're about to blow, but don't let them get you. You know it's not true. All the words they say, make it go away. You'll be okay. Let them make your day. Yeah, don't let them ruin your day. Stronger than you think. Don't let the words get you. Get it back up. Don't give up and show the real you. No matter how hard it may be, we all know it ain't easy. The material pass through there, and sometimes it's not fair, but learn not to care. Learn not to care. Yeah, learn not to care. Those are demos.
Okay, very
good.
Okay, pitch your product, girls. Okay. We need your support to make our group more commercially viable. And we need your assistance to get our music on iTunes, to hire a musician, and to promote our group. We already have a Facebook page for our group, but we want something bigger.
We're asking to be able to rent a music studio when we need it. We already have a professional microphone to sing, but we need the rest of the equipment to be able to record our songs. Sorry. We would like to ask $750 for 25% or $500 for 25%. Plus second-hand Mac, so we would be able to sell our music on iTunes.
Yeah, and we're not like the most equipped people on earth. So we tried with what we had. We actually the demos, like we sang like over it, but we actually recorded it in the bathrooms and then in a wood place. So that's why we are asking to rent a studio to make it better, you know. That's why we're asking money, right?
That's why you're asking for money, girls. Okay, Dragons, do you have any questions? It's fine if you don't, you know.
Do you have followers? Yeah, you said you had a Facebook page. Do you have followers?
From the people, well, we've got us on the Facebook page. We can add more people. We've got Andrew on our following our group. Andrew,
But yeah, there's actually
and we've got the teachers are also supporting our group.
Yeah, we have a teacher that actually told us that they would buy it if it went out on iTunes. So.
you're not known at all at the moment, besides your close group?
Yeah, that's why we're here to be bigger.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the music the original too, or is
Yeah,
it like
The beats, most of them are made by Austin.
And the lyrics I made, and Austin some also. And yeah, it's all
Who's the
us.
choreographer?
And what's the goal of the group? Do you, like the song seems to be about bullying or something like that? And
Yeah, it's actually we're trying to. It's because there's the mini pop kids, but there's no really teenage groups that already exist. And there is Justin Bieber that is
Representing us.
Yeah, there's Rebecca Black, but we want to like show how we can make songs in the groups like of people that are kind of in a small town. We're not really known, and we want to show that teenage we're against bullying, and we're trying to make the people's self-esteem go higher.
Okay, I have a question. Have you ever thought of YouTubing?
Yes, but there could be illegal downloads, and we would lose our profits.
Okay.
So what we would do, we would just part half the song on YouTube with the choreography and stuff, and then if they want the whole song, they'd have to buy it. So like that, we wouldn't lose our profits.
And we would have more time to make it like really perfect with the podcast video.
Any more questions? Okay. So what did you guys think of the experience? I'll let the dragons deliberate. How did you find the activity so far? Was it
long.
long in preparing or long to present?
Long in preparing.
But any business venture is long in preparing. You can't just decide one day you're going to start something and start it the next day. So you understood a little bit more about the process. Jay Taberge, from when we last met, it seems that you went in a totally different direction. Was there a reason for that?
The other product didn't really work out too well. So, yeah.
So it wasn't something that you were willing to present?
No.
Oh, okay, that's good. So that was also a learning process for you. You started that and you went from there. How did you find calculating your costs and that? I'll ask the kids from Miranda School the same questions, but how did you find calculating your costs? Was it like...
Well, she and another person in our group who's not here today did like most of the calculations, and they did a few more options, but we picked that one because it was like the higher profit for the dragons and for us.
Okay. Okay, and I'm assuming that you got most of your pricing, like most of your ideas for your pricing came from local merchants, or did you go into North Bay?
North Bay.
You did, eh? Okay. I wasn't sure if you would go that route or if you'd try to keep it local. But your options are very, very limited locally. I don't know. The kids here wouldn't have that understanding. I mean, we're limited, but not to the same extent as you guys are. I mean, we at least have Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got Stedman's.
Everything that we made is like homemade and stuff, like the box and yeah.
Well, that's good because you gave a prototype, which is what we asked for, and you know what it would cost to go out and get the same thing, like to buy banners and things like that. So you based everything on actual costs, which is good.
Yes.
Okay, I'll throw some questions at Miranda School now just to make this fair.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go with the boys.
Ok, c'est des quoi? Des tomates
It's
grosses?
so much fun going at the boys.
Ouais.
Oh, I gotta go this way.
Okay, just make sure you're right beside the microphone.
Oh, yeah, because with the voice I got right now, holy smokes. Okay, boys, have you sold anything yet?
No.
Have you started accumulating money yet?
But we were planning on starting after this project.
Okay.
Actually present.
But
What?
There. Who said it?
We have 17 orders.
you have 17 orders, okay.
it adds up to $243 minus the cost that it takes to make the shirts. We make $143 profit.
Okay, when you first talked to me about your project, you were talking about the various colors and things like that. Did you go back to your supplier?
It doesn't cost anything to do various colors.
Okay, so he's not limiting you to say 25 blue shirts, 25 pink shirts, okay. Another thing that you had brought forward, or was part of your ideas, was that you were going to approach the Canadian Cancer Association to see if you could do a...
We called, but it was occupied that day.
Okay.
So we'd have to call another time, and we were just planning on doing the real shirts first, and then starting with the breast cancer one.
Okay, good idea. No, that's good. Okay, so I noticed too that you did a bit more diversified logos using the same infinity theme. So that's still good. Have you checked on your copyrights?
Yeah, we
to
checked.
make sure that there's no
Since
infringement?
it's a math,
It's a math symbol, you can't copyright it, so anyone has to use it.
Okay, that's good. Do you guys understand a little bit why I'm asking these questions of the boys? About copyright infringement and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I'm going at the girls now.
Le Sam.
Turn the TV so it points to the girls. There you go.
Okay.
Le Sam.
You can take the microphone with you
I
if you want.
could, Man, oh man. Okay, girls. How long did it take you to write your songs?
Not long.
Okay. Are they completed or is this just...
A demo. No, these are demos.
These are just demos. Okay, so the songs have yet to be completed.
Yeah.
Okay, and you all have aspirations of taking this how far?
As far as
Okay. So you see this like going...
infinity and beyond. We go after that.
Hey,
Infinity.
copyright!
Okay,
There's no copyright.
aside from the hip-hop dancing, have any of you got vocal training?
Vicky did take singing lessons.
Okay.
And yeah, in our demos we have Michael. And he takes singing lessons.
Okay, that's your brother.
Yeah, my brother, but he's in math class, so he couldn't come.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think. Are you looking at costuming? Are you looking at...
Yes, we tried to fit this morning, like we all have these kinds of vests.
Okay.
So it's dramatic.
Okay. Thematic.
Look at that high angle shot.
Cool.
They did work out the cost of what the CD production would cost and what the cost involved in like CC bill for online orders would cost.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can ask them questions like that too.
Oh, okay. Well, that should have been presented to the Dragons, girls.
But we weren't sure.
You weren't sure. Well, I think it would be essential.
We didn't want to go with the CC
bill.
CC bill because it's kind of expensive.
Okay, what exactly is CC bill? Let's
It's
start
where
by
you
that.
can create an internet page
Okay.
and we could sell our own music there. But it costs like, there's like, I think it was a 5,000 enter fee, and what, 750?
Yeah.
Something annual fee. So it was like way out of our league for the moment.
Okay. But this is something that you think you could eventually do.
And what did you find out about iTunes?
Oh, and iTunes, you needed a Mac. There's a whole bunch of things.
Yeah, because iTunes is only available for
Yeah.
Mac.
So you have
Well,
to
you
need a
can
Mac.
download,
Yeah.
but to upload you needed the Mac.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
we needed a Mac and you need at least 20 songs. Yeah. And you can do a podcast, and once you do your podcast, they would advertise it on iTunes.
Okay.
But they got information about CDs too.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah, you did.
Did you know that there was a company here in town that does music production?
No.
The fellow that owns it, his name is David Bradley. And he has a production studio here in town.
Really? We knew that.
Goodbye, trailers.
Awesome.
It's my job. But it might, if this is something that you want to try and look further into on your own, like after the activity or whatever, it might be an idea. I can't remember the name of his company, but I know who he is. But we can find out.
We knew there would be deals, but we knew it would be pricey.
You tried contacting the group too.
Yeah, we tried contacting a small group on list, an indie group, and where was it? They're British
Vancouver.
Vancouver, and they do a tour with
The bullying tour.
yeah, it's with a bullying tour.
Oh, you know what?
And
They didn't answer us.
Yeah, they didn't answer us. So.
Well, sometimes you knock on doors and that's what happens, girls. You're gonna have to get used to it. Okay. So, dragons aren't ready yet. I have no more questions either.
That means you stop filming Vince.
I'm the film master.
You gotta go now.